Hi everyone, this is Maggie from Journaling with Maggie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to work in my altered planner slash calendar. You could do this. You could do this in a calendar. You could do I guess it's kind of like an altered book. I've never done an altered book. I may in the future, but as of up to now, I have not done one. But I enjoy working in this journal. It's like the first one I did was jam-packed, so full I couldn't get any more in. But to me, it's like a journal without actually having to work to write. Journal without words, although I do use sentiments in it to kind of express a thought or a feeling. And I enjoy doing that. I've tried to journal over the years and just have never really been successful at it. So this is just a way for me to do a little something and express. The pages are nothing earth-shattering, like I said before. They just are simple pages that I do just kind of depending on my age, on my mood. Excuse me. So let's just get going here. I pulled out this scrap that I had in my scrap pile next to me, and it's getting pretty thick. I need to go through it and pull some things. I need to pull some things out. So I pulled this out of the scrap pile. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted by my phone. I usually turn it completely off, and I think I'm going to do that. There we go. Otherwise, I get too distracted. So I pulled this out of the scrap pile. It's a digital that of handwriting, and I'm sorry, right at the moment I cannot tell you who it came from, but I can look it up in case you're interested. It came with several pieces, and I really do rather enjoy them. So I'm just going to tear this off. I like to use my tear ruler with the jagged edge. Set that aside for a collage or something. So this will go right on here. And then I want to do some layering. I recently purchased these packets from Amazon, and they came like this. Each little cellophane packet has a different color in it with some buttons and in it. I think the buttons come out. Let's see if it comes with this real shiny one. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, they're kind of pretty and different. And they're kind of fun to layer with. It came with not only the buttons, but in the packet was also, I think, 2 or 3 of these little the double-sided tape in the little roller, and a packet of some different words. And I have used a couple of these already, and I enjoy using them. I think they're a lot of fun. So what color do I want to use today? What mood am I in? This pink is awful pretty, right? But so is this blue. Pretty nice. And blue is one of my favorite colors. So I think I'm going to go with the blue. Pardon the noise. I will have to find another home for these buttons. And this cellophane will be thrown away. Now, what do I want to use to layer this? This is really more white than it is blue, so I have to dig down a little bit farther. Okay, this is kind of interesting. It's pretty. It's another sheet of it just like that. This is more of just a web, and it's white. And then this is another shade of kind of like blue netting. Almost looks like a piece of screen that goes in your window, but only it's, so, of course it's not. It just reminds me of that. And this has got little dots, white dots embedded in it. But I think I'm going to go with this piece. Oh, you know, I'm going to change my mind. I had seen these pink and white butterflies on my desk. They've been here for a few days because I got a new butterfly punch. And I've been wanting to use these, but I haven't really had anything to use them with. So you know what? As much as I love blue, I'm going to set the blue aside for now. And I think I'm going to use the pink. I rather like the pink. This webbing is actually pink, light pink. So let's see here. Let's pull this pink piece out. This is a very strange looking paper. If anybody knows what kind of paper this is, please let me know, but it's very interesting. Okay, so I think I'll layer this on here somehow. I've got these pretty pink and white butterflies. They can just be scattered around. But I'm not really happy with that. I wish this were a little bit bigger. Alright, so I think I'm going to change directions altogether. I have this background paper that we could use. Oh, I like that much better. Alright, we'll save you for another day. I'm sure I will want to use you because I do love to use these handwritten pieces. They make things look more interesting, but I'm kind of wanting something a little brighter today. So I'm going to cut this down to, well, let's see, you know, I'm just going to tear it. That's what I'm going to do, because I need to tear off some of these rough edges too. These white borders. Again, my printer does print without borders, and if someone can explain to me how I can fix it so that it will do the same thing regardless of what I print. I really think it has something to do with the way the files are set up, but I could be completely wrong about that because I really don't know. I'm going to take a bit off of this edge. That does not look straight to me at all. Well, that's not too bad. I guess it's just an optical illusion. It's just the way my eyes are seeing it. Okay, I'm going to tear some off the top. And I don't generally ink these pages unless it calls for it. And I may ink the corner, the edge of this. I'm filming this, it's a little bit later in the day, but I just had, and I usually do a page a day in this, but I haven't been able to lately, so I'm hoping that I can, there's no catching up, it's just, I hope I can start doing it because I really enjoy it, and I find it very relaxing, and I enjoy going back through and just looking at the page. Like I said, they're nothing phenomenal, believe me. They're just whatever strikes my fancy at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this in here. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, wonderful evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I pray that you're blessed. If you ever do need a prayer, please drop me a comment. I believe in the power of prayer. So I would be happy to remember you in my prayers. I'm going to trim it off at the top. Excuse my arm. Okay. There, I think that looks quite nice. I won't have to waste my butterflies anyway. Okay, now we need either a flower or something for them to be flitting around. Let's see what we have here. Well, there's some pretty pink tulips. I love tulips. I love to look at them. They're so beautiful. But I'm not a gardener. I've said this before on my channel. I just have never had interest in gardening. But I do love fresh flowers. They make me so happy when somebody gives them to me. My husband used to give me flowers. The one birthday I had, I was in the hospital. I think it was a couple of years before he passed away. He must have sent me 3 different he sent me a flower arrangement in the shape of a birthday cake. He sent me a flower arrangement kind of in the shape of a little dog because he knows I love my little dogs. And I'm sure there was another one that he sent. I'd have to go back and look up the photographs, but I'm sure that he sent me another one. And it was just so sweet of him. My husband was a very generous man when it came to myself and our children. He really did not, if it was in his power to give something to myself or one of the girls, he did it. And that was something I always loved about him. Not that he gave me things I wanted, but that he was so generous. And he was generous to other people too, strangers. He didn't hesitate to lend a helping hand. And he revered his mother. He took gave such wonderful attention and care to his mother after her husband passed away. And it was a wonderful example that he set for our own children. And so I appreciate that of him as well. Okay, well, let's just put these flowers down. Now I am going to ink these too, since it's kind of pink on pink there. I don't know how well we're going to do, but I want to get me some of those little finger daubers I've seen people use. That would make it, seems like it would make it so much easier to get down into the crevices where you don't want to break things off, but I don't know, I may try to get me some. Anything to make it a little bit easier, right? I do not have a problem with that. Well, I don't think that helped a whole lot, but okay, but it is what it is. So now we're going to glue this down. So there's that. And this butterfly needs to be more up here, I think. I'm not going to tape down the wings. And this one can kind of be over here. Alrighty, so I'll put the flowers away. And let's take out some of these labels. Some of these are from Tim Holtz. Some of them are fussy cats from other creators. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I'm just kind of thinking about what I'm doing. Sometimes that happens. All right, so now let me get out I love this quote book that I purchased on Amazon. I really do like it a lot. There. So I think overall that's kind of pretty. It's the end of a long day. All right, what do I want to say here? It's not me saying it, of course, it's just me. Here's one by Eleanor Roosevelt. I'm going to put it right here. And it says, if life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. Eleanor Roosevelt. Okay, so I will put this on here. I will glue it in the book after I say goodbye. So once again, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing. Enjoy it, be blessed, enjoy your crafting, enjoy your family, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.